Hello, Primary 4. As I told you before, we are going to continue studying this lesson, forms of energy and their changes. It's very important to know the forms of energy and to know how can we change a type of energy to another type. Okay, this lesson divided into 3 parts. So we are going to send to you 3 videos about this lesson. Okay, let's start together. Forms of energy and their changes. At first, what's meant by energy? What's meant by energy? What's the meaning of the word energy? Energy is the ability to do work. Again, energy is the ability to do work. We can run. We can ride a bicycle, right? How can we run? How can we ride a bicycle? By using the energy inside our bodies. There is the energy produced from digesting the food inside our bodies. Okay, this energy we use it to do all the activities, even if you are sitting watching a TV, or if you are sitting thinking about anything, you are going to use a part or some energy from your body. Okay, so what's meant by energy? It is the ability to do work. Examples: when we go up the stairs, we exert an effort. What's meant by the word exert? Exert means we do an effort, as our bodies stores energy. Again, let's read it again. When we go up the stairs, we exert or we do an effort, as our bodies stores energy. What's meant by the word exert? Exert means نبذل جهد. Okay, as our bodies stores energy. What's meant by the word stores? Stores means يخزن, to store something. Okay, the second example: when you move the bicycle, when you ride a bicycle and you are going to move the bicycle, you exert an effort, as your body again stores energy. So our bodies stores energy, and this energy we use it to do any activity. What are the forms of energy? There are 7 forms of energy. There are 7 forms of energy. Starting with number 1. Repeat after me, please. Potential energy. Again, potential energy. Number 2. Kinetic energy. Kinetic energy. Number 3. Light energy. Light energy. Number 4. Sound energy. Sound energy. Number 5. Heat energy. Heat energy. Number 6. Electric energy. Electric energy. And finally, chemical energy. So we have 7 forms of energy. Number 1, potential energy. Number 2, kinetic energy. Number 3, light energy. Number 4, sound energy. Number 5, heat energy. Number 6, electric energy. And finally, number 7, chemical energy. In this lesson, we are not going to study all of these forms of energy. No, we are going to study just one form of energy, which is sound energy. It's in the energy that we are going to study in this lesson is the sound energy only, okay? But the other forms of energy we are going to study, how can we change any form of energy to another form? Okay, how can we change? Example, how can we change electric energy to heat energy? How can we change potential energy to kinetic energy? Okay, but in this part of the video, we are going to study the sound energy. Okay? Sound energy. What's meant by sound energy? It is a form of energy that reaches ear, causing hearing. Again, a form of energy that reaches ear, causing hearing. Causing hearing بتسبب السمع. We can hear. Okay? How can we hear? Because there is a sound reaches our ear. Okay? So we can hear. Activity. We have two activities in this form of energy. Activity 1A, the first part of activity 1. In this activity, we are going to use a table and we are going to use a ruler. Okay, a table and a ruler. Number 1, fix one end of a plastic ruler on a wooden table. On the wooden table, bring a plastic ruler and fix it on the table. Fix this part on the table as shown in the figure. Okay, put your hand on it and fix it with your hand. Okay. Number 2, pull the other end of the ruler downwards and leave it. This end is a free end. Okay, we are going to push it down. We are going to push it down and leave it. Okay, push it down and leave it. Okay, what happens? What is the observation? At first, we observe that the ruler moves up and down, up and down, up and down. Okay, the ruler vibrates. Vibrates, it means it moves up and down. And during this vibration, during its movement up and down, it produces sound. It produces sound. You can do it in your home. You can do this activity in your home. On a wooden table, bring a plastic ruler, okay, and fix it from one end, and on the other end, push it down and leave it. What happens? The ruler moves up and down, the ruler vibrates, and produces sound. The second part of activity 1. Catch a tuning fork from its handle and tap it on a wooden table. This is called a tuning fork. This is called a tuning fork. Okay, hold the tuning fork from this port. Hold the tuning fork from this port and tap it on the table. And tap these two ports on the table. Okay? Tap it means ان انا اخبطها على التable, the wooden table. Number 2, get the two prongs. This is called two prongs. This is called a prong and this is called a prong. Okay, get the two prongs of the tuning fork near to your ears. Quickly, put it near to your ears quickly. When you put it close to our ears, we are going to hear a sound. We are going to hear a sound. Number 3, touch one of the two prongs of the fork by your fingers after tapping it. After tapping the tuning fork, try to touch it. Put your finger on one of these prongs. Okay? We are going to feel the vibration of these prongs. We are going to feel a vibration. This vibration is produced from tapping the tuning fork on the wooden table. When we tap it on the wooden table, what happens? These two prongs will vibrate, moves up and down. We can hear the sound produced from them, and we can feel the vibration of these two prongs. What is the conclusion from this activity? This conclusion is very important. Is very important. Sound is produced due to the vibration of objects. How can the sound is produced? How can the sound is produced? The sound is produced due to the vibration of object. Any object vibrates, it will produce a sound. Okay? Let's see the examples. Example number 1. When you touch your larynx during speaking, like this figure, put your hands now you can do it. Put your hands on your larynx like this boy. Put your 2 fingers or your hands on your larynx, okay? And repeat after me. Sound is produced due to the vibration of objects. What do you feel? What do you feel? So when you touch your larynx during speaking, this larynx, it moves and vibrates, producing sound. Vibrates, producing sound. Okay? So when you speak, the two vocal cords اللي هو الأحبال الصوتية. These two vocal cords during speaking, these two vocal cords vibrates. Okay? So when these two vocal cords vibrate, what happens? It will produce sound. Okay? The second example. When you put your hand on a speaker that produces sound, bring a speaker and connect it to your mobile or your laptop and play a song. Play a song. What happened? Touch this speaker. Touch this speaker. What are you going to feel? What are you going to observe? Huh? It vibrates, producing sound. Yes, these speakers will vibrate, producing a sound.